right, let's start diving on into this. What is up, Bernard? How you doing? Good evening, and welcome in. So, yeah, today is a pretty good day. On the daily, highest daily candle close ever in Bitcoin's history. We had a beautiful 4.29% move to the upside today. Absolutely gorgeous. We're still aiming at that $120,000. So, I guess it wants to go up there. Let's go ahead and check out the liquidation heat map. I mean, not too much to talk about. We're at all-time highs, so price discovery is in play. Oh my Lanta. Yeah, looks like there are some people still brave enough to go short. $89 million worth of shorts are sitting at 117,683. Not very well, 89 million going long. There's an opportunity for some chop here on the 24-hour. That's kind of wild. But yeah, looking at the weekly, liquidity is gone. Like, the liquidity is gone. So, yeah, I do believe there's some form of supply shock that's happening right now. And that's partially what's going on. So, that's my idea. The spot ETFs are finally doing what we all expected them to do. It just took them a while to get there. It took them a while. Who would have thought the OTC market had so much money in there, or so much Bitcoin in there for them to just buy for months on end? But yeah, we're getting a nice squeeze to the upside, which is cool. It's awesome. So now we're going to see if the institutional FOMO pushes us even higher or not. Likely possibility. A bit of consolidation, because on the daily we did enter overbought territory. So consolidation wouldn't be weird. Going into our 4-hour time frame, very overbought, very overbought. A small pullback would be completely fine. Not a big deal if it happens. Everybody relax. If we did come down, it would be nice to backtest this 111,979. For those who didn't get in for this pump, that might be a good entry for you to try and get in. It could come down even lower, but at least you'd get something. At least you get something. I got a rather long list for you guys today because I don't expect very many requests. So we're going to be checking out Ethereum, XRP, Solana, SUI, Bonk, Aave, ZBCN, HBAR, WIF, Turbo, Ondo, FET, One Harmony, Pepe, Floki, and C token. C is kind of taken off already. I don't know how much value you're going to get out of that unless you got into it like 3 days ago when I talked about it, or even last night when I talked about it. But yeah, it's kind of going crazy. Anyways, let's dive on into the rest of this TA. We're probably going to fly through this, so buckle up. Hopefully I give you some solid alpha to the point where you might want to hit the like button. Checking out Ethereum. Ethereum's making a nice push to the upside. We are still aiming at that beautiful $3,085 level. We are almost there. That is the 618 golden retrace from your high to low. If we get a continuation, we get a back test, we hold above this 200 simple moving average on the daily, we could see the continuation as high as 5,846. Just let that sink in. I know I said it out loud. There's a possibility Ethereum could get a new all-time high, getting you up to that 5,846. It's going to take a lot of work from the bulls, though. Going to take a lot of work. But as of right this moment, we're looking for anywhere between this 3,085 and 3,351 to play out. Very good price movements. I don't think anybody should be mad at Ethereum anymore, but still not even close to your all-time high. Not even close. Because your all-time high is sitting all the way up here at 4,874. So, good luck to the Ethereum bulls. Let's see how long it takes you to get back there. Moving on, we got XRP. XRP had a pretty decent day. You are on a confirmed breakout to the upside. Now is where you might start getting a little worried, getting to that 271 level, which is your golden retrace. If you hit that level, or even right where you're at, so we did top out back here earlier this year at 266. So if we top out and pull back, that could be a little bad, but No, XRP, I don't really have much bad to say about it right now because you did break out of your downtrends. I would like to see a back test of support, but you know what? It doesn't have to happen because apparently XRP doesn't backtest shit. So go XRP. You have the opportunity of getting up to $3.87 or even $4.48. Yo, Vic, thank you so much for becoming a member. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in, Vic. But yeah, this thing is looking interesting to say the least. You're getting into that overbought territory. I would expect some chop. But you know, this market's getting a little crazy out here. So we'll see what ends up happening. We will see what happens. That is XRP. Let's go on to Solana next. Now, Solana here almost made it to that 169 level I was talking about a few days back. Now, we're seeing if we get this continuation to the upside, getting us all the way up to $226. Yo, Max, what is up over there on Twitch? Thank you so much for the Prime. How you doing? Sorry, man. Took me a while to become a member. I appreciate all you do. It's okay, Vic. I understand. It's all good. No worries. Kay, say hey. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, right now, Solana is looking actually really strong. Really strong. The longer you stay above 157, the better. Price target I'm still looking at is that 226 over time. We'll see how long it takes to get up there, but this looks pretty damn good. About to hit our first target, then we get to reassess what's going on. This looks great to me, honestly. Looks absolutely great. So, let it run. Anyways, moving on from here, we got Sui. I know you're on my watch list. Sui did a really good job running up today. There you are. All right, Sui, great job running up today. We had this marked out for a while. We were looking for the 31% move to the upside. It is just about to hit that 354 level, just about there. So that's great to see. If we do get the continuation to the upside, considering we do have a higher low situation, given enough time, we might see $5.56. I forgot, I think it's Nigel who's been waiting for that 350 level. Congratulations for being patient, Nigel. You're there. Made the gains, baby. You're there. Anyways. You were 100% correct for Sui to 350. I mean, I don't like to be wrong. But I have a very simple trading method. You break out of a downtrend, you look for the golden retrace. After the golden retrace, you look for the higher low, then the continuation to the upside if you have a higher low. So right now, right this moment, we're looking for a back test. We could go as low as 298. We could come all the way down, touch it, and then run up to 556. Just might take a long time. Are we doing trades tonight, my guy? I don't know. It depends on if one looks really good or not. I've been eyeing ZBCN. ZBCN, that's kind of the main one that I'm looking at right now because it was in the red all day while the market was going nuts. So yeah, that's the one that I'm focused on. I'm still in a turbo trade. If I pull that up right here, you're going to see it. So, still in this turbo trade, waiting for it to pay off. What are we up right now? Currently up 188%, up $800 in this one. It's not a bad day. Could be worse, but you know, we'll see what we can find tonight. It needs to hit what I want, not what I hope for. Yeah. Can't be complacent when Bitcoin has an opportunity of a pullback. Cannot be complacent. It needs to look pretty. And ZBCN, that's the one I really want to trade right now. That pullback it had all day was great. How you doing, brother? Max, I am doing good. How are you doing? And thank you once again for that Prime membership over there on Twitch. Guys, gals, everybody, if you don't want to do the $5 on YouTube, you can always use a Prime membership over on Twitch. You get all the benefits of being a member, and it's essentially free because you like to enjoy lower shipping fees for Amazon. Just an idea, guys. Just an idea. Greetings everyone. Been going long all day on my phone. Dang, Jim. You've been doing a little day trading out here? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm down. Kay, say hey. You're already a member here. I don't understand. Alright, so anyways, this is Sui. Sui could still have a ton of upside. I would be looking for pullbacks though. On the daily, we are above the 200 and the 50. So this is a very positive movement for Sui. Let's see what the consolidation looks like if it consolidates. I'm saying if because you're not overbought on the daily. Sui can keep running. You can see a test at 378, or you could even get up to your 886 at $4.08. What's up? Did Otta have it? Yeah? Are all my cards in it? Yeah. Alright. Thank you. My daughter every once in a while gets a hold of my wallet, but she's only 3, so she doesn't understand what the cards can do. So she likes to throw them around the house. It's, I'm going to remind her of that when she gets older. I'm going to remind her. Oh, okay, say thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much. John John, welcome to the members club.
Holy shit.
Marquise? I think it's Marquise. But once again, Kay say hey, thank you so much for the $5 gifted membership. You are absolutely amazing. I do appreciate you, man. I do appreciate you. All right, let's move on. We got Bonk. So I was trading Bonk earlier today. I think I need to clear the chart. Anyways, I do need to clear this chart. We're about to break our previous highs. We could see Bonk go up to 3291. I'm going to clear the chart. There's too much noise on it. Hello? Yeah. Weird. But okay. Bye. Now I'm getting calls from my mother, and really? Alright. Weird. Bye. US Oil, E Gold, and IBM. Alright. Alright, I got you covered there. Okay, so let's clear this chart real quick for Bonk, because I do want to see a little bit more of where this thing can go. So right now, what I'm staring at, we had a nice little downtrend. We broke out of it. Great to see that. We had a level that was acting as support right here. We also have a level that was acting as support right here. We came down, we kissed it, we ran to the upside. This is a higher low. So therefore, we would bring this out here. Great, awesome. I would have taken profits at the 618. It ran all the way up to the 886. Now, Bonk right now, this one is a little worrisome. Little bit worrisome. This would be a fantastic place for it to pull back. A fantastic place for it to pull back. Because you haven't had any pullbacks yet, but of course, it's a meme coin. Could just keep on running. And I'm sure what most traders are staring at is like, well, it should hit this 618, right? Maybe. But yeah, over time, you're likely to get up to this golden retrace. So if it decides to run straight up there, I would first be looking at this bearish 5.0. There's a bit of confluence here, another 49% upside. But if it decided to keep on running, I mean, maybe, just maybe, we see another 75% upside for Bonk. kind of crazy to say because we are in that overbought territory, and I would like to see a little bit of a pullback, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So I already took my profits from this thing, and we will see what it decides to do later on. 4-hour time frame, you got really overbought. Now you're putting in possible bearish divergence. We're not really sure, but it is at an 886. This is usually where people like to take their profits. If it does come back down, I would love a backtest around this level, sitting right here at like 1794. That would be ideal in my opinion, because you had tops, you held that support, and you took off, never touched it again. If we came all the way down, bullishly backtested, then ran, I'd be a-okay with that. But yeah, that's kind of your bearish case right now for Bonk. It looks pretty gosh darn bullish. Looks crazy. All right, anyways, moving on from this, we got Aave. So Aave is one that I always like to look at. Aave is hitting that 886 retracement right now. Great area to take profit. Great area for it to come down. Just a heads up there. And with this weird price action you had going to the upside, let's turn my orbs off. I don't need my orbs or my VWAP right now. All right. With this weird price action here, a pullback makes the most sense. It really does make the most sense. Does it have to happen? Of course not. I would like it to happen. It would be nice, but it doesn't have to. If we did get this continuation to the upside, looking at anywhere between 356 and 395. The only reason Aave is pumping like this is because the Ethereum Foundation decided to start utilizing Aave instead of just selling off their Ethereum. So, congrats to Aave for that. Dude, you are good at this. I'm average. I don't know if I'm good. I'm average. Very, very average. I use a very simple method. That's really all it is. And I can look at things quickly because it's such a simple method. Thank you, honey. What do you want to think? I already have a soap. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. So yeah, I would like to see this thing pull back right now, but we don't have any bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Let's see if we're overbought. We're not even overbought on the daily. However, on the daily, you had triple bearish divergence. You canceled out your bearish divergence, but you are putting in a lower high. I would love to see this thing pull back to the 200. That would make me extraordinarily happy. But of course, the market's not here to make me happy. It's not here to make me happy. On our 1 hour. 1 hour's not even giving it to us. It's your read of the play for minimizing risk. Well, yeah, I'd want to minimize risk. I paid my tuition. I don't like to pay the market that much money. You know, it's kind of sucks when you do that. Every once in a while, I talk about like my big time losses. Oh God, they suck. But you know, you live and you learn. Live and learn. Live, laugh, love. Oh, this is a weird little uptrend we can play off of, though. Very sharp retracement. If we lose this uptrend, whew, we coming down, baby. We coming down, baby. But yeah, we can consolidate for like a week. Blows. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Tuition, yeah, that's all it is. Every time you lose in a trade, it's a learning opportunity. There's no reason to be overly upset. It's just a learning opportunity. Every once in a while, when you see like blatant manipulation with a crazy wick or something that stops you out, it's frustrating, but also it's like, all right, so you learned from that. Next time, looser stop loss, or if it doesn't look exactly perfect to what you want, just don't jump into the trade. Worst case scenario, you preserve some capital. Worst case scenario, capital preservation. No point in FOMOing. There will always be other trades. There's no point. You just sit back and wait. This looks like it's ready to roll over. This really looks like it's ready to roll over. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Somebody's be like, it's a Head and Shoulders, bro. I don't pay attention to Head and Shoulders, but I do have eyes. So, what I would be looking at right now is actually a continuation to the downside from here. I need to get rid of that. So, here is theoretically what could happen. I'm saying theoretical because Bitcoin is at all-time highs. So, price discovery could take over and things could get real weird real quick. But Aave, I could see this thing going down 3.39 or even as low as a 6% move to the downside. Does not have to happen because, of course, anytime you see a Head and Shoulders pattern, it's also technically bullish because you made a higher high, you bullishly backtested, you created a little bit of a downtrend. All you got to do is break the downtrend. If you break to the upside of the downtrend, automatically, oh, inverse or the Head and Shoulders didn't play out, it's invalidated. And when it gets invalidated, this thing gets crazy because, you know, everybody and their sister's like, oh, Head and Shoulders go short. And then next thing you know, you're at 323. So this is your bullish and bearish case for Aave. 5% upside. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? How you doing? So, until we lose the 200 simple moving average on the 15, I'm going to stay pretty bullish on Aave. I'm going to be looking for the breakout and this 5.74% move to the upside. But, of course, I will be ready for these downside targets. I'm still bullish, everybody. In case you didn't catch on to that, I'm still very bullish. Hard to be bearish right now. Hard to be bearish. Next up, ZBCN. This is the one. This is the one I really want to trade. This right here. So, looking at this on the daily, you have a beautiful breakout. You had a level that was acting as a support. We just got a daily candle close below it. That's unfortunate. But all we need is a higher low. Made poor choices today. I'm sorry, JB. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we make better decisions tomorrow. That's the goal, right? Better decisions tomorrow. So right now, right this moment, we are looking for when this is going to stop falling. ZBCN is set up for an absolute beautiful golden retrace, getting you back up to 53309. You're just kind of waiting to see where it stops on this little pullback. I do not look at the 3 hour. What the heck is that? All right, the 4 hour time frame is resetting already. This is a very good sign. Very good sign. So I probably will be able to trade this tomorrow. I more than likely will be able to trade this tomorrow. Going into the 1 hour time frame, you are flatlining on your stochastic in the bearish control zone. This thing actually wants to rally. Oh boy, this is why I want to see what ZBCN's doing. We are testing that downtrend right now. Love to see it. Let's go into the 15 minute. 15 minute is broken out, and you have bullish divergence, triple bullish divergence. Oh shit. ZBCN, time to get in? Huh. Okay, I think we actually are going to get into this trade. We haven't confirmed our low yet, but we do have a fib level that we're holding on to for dear life. Next leg up, we could see ZBCN going up 33%. Huh. I got to put a stop loss down below these wicks down here at 28779. I'm going to take this trade. I like this trade. Yeah, hard to be bearish when BTC gets a daily candle close above the 7-year resistance line. I posted on Discord. That's true. That's very true. That is very true. We're gonna do this one on BLOFIN. ZBCN. Also, we might do it on Pumpkin too, if we can. Wait, ZB. Okay, we can't do it over there. We should be able to do it over here. There we go. ZBCN. Great. Awesome. We're going to go with a 20. No shot. We can only do 12? Alright, we're going with a 12x leverage because that's the only option I have here. Why the hell not? Go long, baby. Go long. We are long on ZBZN. We are long. I'm going to utilize this low right here at 28818. Okay? 28818. I cannot do that. My liquidation price is 302. Oh, God. What? No way. That's such a tight liquidation price. Are we serious? 3-1. Wait a minute. Whoa. 3-1. What percentage is this to the wick low? That's only 2%. What the? Okay. 3046 maybe. It's only 3%. That's not a big deal. What? 302. Ugh. This is gonna be frustrating, but oh well. We're gonna go with that. 302. No, 30406. 30406. 30406. All right, possibly losing $9 for the opportunity to get 42252. 42252. Okay, 42252. 42252. 42252. 42252. All right, so we could lose $9 or make $79. That's what we're gonna do here. Let's go. Yep. All depends on whether we rally for ISO week or sell off. Yeah, we're gonna see how this thing goes. I could get stopped out tonight, but I'm only risking $9 on it. It's fine. It'll be fine. But we are broken out of this downtrend, I believe. Yeah, we're definitely broken out of this downtrend. Whoa. Been broken out. Bullishly backtested. Holy shit. Looks way different on the 15-minute. Goddamn. Anyways, that wick low, we should not go below it. So, stop loss right below it. Should be okay. Should be okay. And then we're going to go with the continuation to the upside. A 33% gain. Can I look at Perpy? I certainly can. Certainly can. Alright, let's go ahead and check out H-Bar next. H-Bar had a really good day today. Really good day. So let's see what it's doing. Would you look at that? The double bottom and the another breakout has played out. We are looking for this thing to get to 29584. This thing is on a run. Looks good. Looks really good. I like it. You're getting overbought though, so expect some chop. Expect a little pullback. It's going to be fighting with that 200 daily moving average, but looks pretty dang solid. Not bad. Not too shabby. Moving on from H-Bar, we got Whiff. We got Dog with Hat. Dog with Hat, we were looking for the 180% move to the upside. It is still chugging along. Love to see it. Love to see it. If it keeps going crazy, we could be looking at 310. Wait, where is Take Profit on ZBCN? Take Profit is sitting right here. 422, I think it's a 5. 42252. 42252. Hopefully we don't get stopped out. But yeah, we could get stopped. The heads up there. No problem, Rich. But yeah, just got to keep your eyes on this 15-minute. We still can get stopped out. They could decide to do something weird, like fall straight on down here, then fly out of there. So Enter at your own risk. Because remember, also, we are below the 200 simple moving average on the 15. You would prefer to be above it and bullishly backtesting it. But, you know, I don't play by those rules all the time. Especially when I'm gambling $9. Alright, we got Turbo. So I'm currently in this trade for Turbo. It's the only reason why it's on the list. But Turbo had a nice little move up today. I'm still aiming for this golden retrace to hit. Sitting at 5193. I'm in for 650. You're in 650? Let's go! That's risk manager right there for overnight trading. That's some risk management right there. I'll go with 7. Yeah, that's what's up. Go with these low numbers. Love it. On the 1 hour time frame here, it is showing we're overbought. I'm expecting some bearish divergence. I really do think it's going to hit this golden retrace. If it keeps going, great. I think we're going to pull back. Like, once we hit that golden retrace, I think it'll pull back. But overall, over time, probably going to see this 8899 to play out. So, a lot of upside for Turbo. A lot of upside. And Turbo's one of those weird ones. You might see it go up like over 100% in a single day. And I really hope today's not that day, because that would really suck. If I just take profit here and I wake up and it's up here, that'd be a little bit of a kick in the nuts, a little bit. But that's Turbo. Let's go ahead and check out Ondo. Checking out Ondo. Ondo went crazy. What? Dang, bro. Ondo almost to the target, almost up here to this 9441. Sweet. Love to see when that plays out. That's great. Going into 4 hour, we have a lot more upside possible. Getting back up to $1.58 is the target. So we're thinking you're going to get a nice little pullback, get another higher low, you know, grab a little Gatorade, maybe some chips, and then get ready for the real run. This golden retrace, this area right here, will probably be a very hard area to break at $1.58.32, 58.82. Very hard area to break, but a lot of upside potential here. I'm feeling so bullish, I'm taking out a 2x long on the like button. Would be nice if we got some likes. Would be nice. Also, everybody who might be new here, we do have a free Discord where you guys can request charts. You guys can, I don't know, be a part of the community. Great place to be. Also, I do post trade setups usually when I see them. I've been slacking on them lately because I feel like nobody pays attention to them, but that's just me. And yeah, anyways, definitely consider joining the Discord. It's a great place to be. All right, so that's Ondo. A lot of upside there. Let's check out FET. Fetch AI. Let's see what we got here. Fetch AI doing some good moves. Still aiming at that 82.2 level. It was a 20% move to the upside, but looks like we're going crazy out here. What happened here? What was that? Crazy sell off and buy back up. Holy moly. Okay, so FET's a little bit bullish. Just a little bit. I think that 82 is going to get hit. If we do pass it, we're looking for 89.9. Dang, that's quite a wick right there. That's impressive. That is impressive. All right, moving on from FET. 1. I put 1 on here out of pure curiosity because I haven't looked at this thing in forever. Oh my god, I should have looked at this thing sooner. What? Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Everybody, shut up. Everybody, stop talking. This thing's about to go crazy. I can't even do it. Ridiculous. We're doing it. I don't even care. That's insane. We broke out of that? That's insane. Okay. All right. Is it bullish still? No, it's not. So you made a low, you broke out, you held your level at 912. That's pretty nice. It's Pretty nice. Oh, you're almost to the measured move, too? This only took 3 days? Damn. Damn, son. Alright, for shits and giggles. So when One Harmony does something like this is where you're going to hear everybody screaming from the rooftops. It's alt season! Alts are recovering. Yeah. Recovering. Common retrace is still another 178% upside. Damn. Alright, that's One Harmony. All you gotta do is stay above 912. Kind of a really good area to buy in. Just throwing that out there for anybody who's a swing trader or wanting to buy something and hold for a 178% possible upside. Alright, Pepe. Let's check out Pepe. Pepe has almost hit one of our first target with a 41% move to the upside. Almost hit it. We're close. We're very close. Why'd you give me that?
It was in the bag with everything else.
Thank you.
There was that one and one other one.
Okay. I love you.
I don't know your phone. When you're done, I need your help.
With the phone?
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I don't know if I left it in the car. But it's not in my bag. It's not on my bed. Did you see me walk in with it?
No.
I don't know where it is. I need your help.
Okay.
You're done.
Alrighty. Oh, Bitcoin price discovery again. Is it at a new all-time high again? Crazy. Crazy. Alright, well, Pepe here. It is not only about to hit at 618, possibly about to hit that wonderful measured move from the falling wedge. If we continue to the upside, we're looking at 1633. If we keep going from there, 1852, maybe even 213. The better Ethereum does, the better Pepe should do. Let's go ahead and peek in on our trade right now. We're currently up 1% on our 12x long. Let's go ZBCN. Don't get too crazy out here. Alright. Alright. Anyways, that's Pepe. Let's check out Floki. Do I have Floki in here? I feel like I would. I was trading it not too long ago. Bonk. OP. Moodang. Floki. We got Floki. Floki on a fresh breakout. Beauty. Beauty. Let's get rid of this. Let's focus on the bigger picture here. Oh, we passed the 618. If this is a continuation to the upside, we're going to be looking for 16367. Almost lines up with your 50% retrace, but your golden retrace is getting you back up to 19832. Oops, I'm 20x. Lucky you. Lucky you. I would have preferred that. But yeah, Floki's doing a great job. Got a nice breakout. Now, if you're looking to trade in Floki, wait for the back test. Back test is important. Those back tests will save your life. They will save your life. Hope you put in ZBZN's numbers correctly. They're dumb. There's just a couple zeros before it. Just a couple zeros before it. All right, last but not least, we have C token. Wow. Talk about a continuation to the upside. We're looking for this 3926 to play out. However, we could be going for this golden retrace also. Getting you back up to 5067. Yeah, C token has a lot of upside ahead of it. Possible. Nothing's guaranteed. 52% possible more upside from where it's at right this moment. Good for C token. Holy shit. Now I'm kind of mad I didn't jump into this trade sooner. Maybe I'll be able to trade it tomorrow. Maybe. We can all pray. We can pray on it. All right, let's go ahead and get into your guys' requests, and then I'm gonna go on with my night and probably finish my dinner, as well as this Lizard's Mouth Imperial IPA, 9% alcohol by volume. I'm high on the phone. On the phone was hard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Flying like a kite trading. Oh, these are going to be the days you remember. Like, Dad, how did you become wealthy? I watched this stupid pork fish guy. And while I was high, I put in trades with him. Worked out well. Got you covered on those, K-Say Hey. Got you covered on those. All right, U.S. oil. U.S. oil. Checking out the monthly. God damn it. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is some bullshit. That's all I'm going to say. Looks like U.S. oil is about to go up. If we can break out of this second downtrend, good God, possibly $100 a barrel. Shit! I need to move. Gas prices in California are about to go insane. Golly. Because not only that, we're losing a refinery. Sucks. But yeah, still looking for this move to the upside. $100.93. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. All right. E-Gold. All right, E-Gold, we're not going to look at the monthly. We'll look at the weekly, though. Weekly looks pretty gosh darn solid, if I do say so myself. We're gonna just clean this up real quick. We're gonna get rid of that so you guys can see what I did here. So first off, we're gonna focus on the downtrend that we are in. This is not hearsay; it's real. So downtrend is here. Bullish divergence, triple, quadruple bullish divergence is here. Absolute phenomenal bullish dip. So we are going to focus on that real quick. Right there. Technical double bottom, maybe. Prices in OC aren't going to get any better. Vic, you are so damn right. It is horrible. Oh, man. All right. I love this. I love every little piece of this. So right this very second, we should be looking at $40.38 for E-Gold. That is a 160% move to the upside. This looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Good call out, Jim. I love it. I think they're trying to keep oil prices down so Russia can't fuel the war with their oil money. Well, instead, Trump is deciding to put sanctions on anyone who buys Russian oil. So he doesn't care about the oil price if he's going to just fuck with trade all around. Those tariffs got crazy on that one. He's like 500% tariffs on anybody who picks up Russian oil. We'll be looking. It's like, okay, all right. Why does it sound like you are talking into a raccoon's asshole? No idea. No idea. Does it actually sound that bad, or is it just my voice today? 500% tariffs on anybody who picks up Russian oil. It does sound that bad. It does. Let's find out what is going on here. Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that changed anything at all. It does sound that bad. It does. Let's find out what is going on here.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. All right, we're back. He's trying for that peace prize. Trump is in peacemaker mode. He just wants war to stop. That's fair. I'm pretty sure he does. Do you think war will be a catalyst for a bear market? No, I don't think so. It'll be an initial shock, and then it'll turn into like the greatest bull market of all time. A lot of people forgot we were at war for 25 years. Markets hit literally all-time highs. Butthole has been cleared. We cleared the butthole. It'll be an initial shock, and then it'll turn into like the greatest bull market. Yeah, it was picking up the wrong mic. I love when my computer does updates. It's great. But HUZ, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Everybody else was just letting me sound like a jerk off here. Thanks. Appreciate it. Golly. I guess the TA was good enough. Alrighty, IBM. Let's go into our monthly for Jimbo. Wow. Last month, that was a month right there. Holy, 13% on the month? Sheesh. You're hitting that 786 on the continuation to the upside. You're still kind of looking for more upside. Maybe you bounce around in here for a little bit, but in reality, 318 to 381 is your target for IBM. IBM's looking pretty solid. You're overbought on the monthly, so expect a little bit of chop. A little overbought on the weekly. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Let's check it out on the daily, though. Your daily's reset, so yeah, I'm expecting more upside for IBM. Go IBM. You're doing great. Go IBM. I wouldn't do you like that. I even liked the stream today. Well, I appreciate the like today. Y'all about to let me lose this 2x on the like button? For reals? People hate the like button. They just hate it. Hedge funds are hella short on IBM. I think they're about to get crushed. Oh no. I feel like, hedge funds, maybe they should get one guy in there that does technical analysis. Maybe? Like, how do they keep messing these up? We don't want them to get that guy. We don't want that. Alright, let's check out Perpy. Going into the 4-hour time frame. Perpy kind of looks the same. Had a nice little bump recently. Oh, today. So today was a good run. 14% to the upside. We're still looking for this thing to fight through the chop. Fight through the nastiness. You already hit that golden retrace and pulled back. So now, you're basically just looking for the continuation to the upside. 7716 is your target right now. From the last time we looked at it, it was 48% upside. Got some wiggle room. Yeah, got some wiggle room. Let's see how it goes. But that's Perpy. Let's check out SPX. SPX hitting the 886. This is where you should be a little bit worried about pullbacks. Definitely should be a little bit worried about pullbacks here. If it does pull back, it looks like you have amazing support sitting right at $1.3823. However, this does look like a continuation to the upside. We could be going to 227 over time. I'd expect some chop. Like just expect a little bit of chop here. If it blows right through it, congratulations. I would not expect that. But SPX doing really good. Doing really good. Chenos, the guy who famously short Tesla, has his firm long short on IBM. He thinks the company is poop. That's just dumb. You're right once, and all of a sudden you just think you can short everything. That's crazy. Which is great because that means we're gonna rally forever and crush his hedge firm. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. But yeah, to be stubborn like that is amazing. That's actually amazing. Alright, checking out Ton Coin. Ton looks absolutely fantastic down here. We are looking for massive upside. It barely started moving. This thing might be ready for longs extraordinarily soon. Extraordinarily soon. This is the problem you're running into with Ton. It's like you broke out of one downtrend to run into another. Once you break out of the second downtrend here, well, anywhere between this 88 to 111% upside move should be coming. Should. It doesn't have to. Just it should. Let's check out our daily here. Oh, daily looks great. Oh, the daily looks so good. Just now entering into the bullish control zone on the RSI. Love it. You're fighting against a 50 simple moving average. Even better. This is good. I would give it probably like a week. If it doesn't blast off tomorrow, give it another week. This thing might be ready to start cooking. But yeah, main target I'd be looking for is 6026. 6.026. He was the guy in February who had that TED Talk and said that he shorted Tesla at the absolute bottom. What a guy. What a legend. That was the best exit liquidity anyone could ask for. What a nice guy. It's thanks to that short, people could cover their longs. What a gentleman. True gentleman. Alright, let me see if I want to get out of my trade here. Looks like I don't really want to get out of it yet. Are we getting major bearish divergence? We are. Shit. I might actually want to get out of my turbo trade. God damn it. I just wanted you to go up and be all you could be, brother. But I don't want to sit in it all night. I really don't. Oh, man. Yeah, that bearish divergence, that has me a little worried. A little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Let's check out Bitcoin and its bearish divergence. Sheesh. Can we cancel it out, please? Can we just go to the moon? Seems nice. Thanks for TA Porky. By the way, no problem, Jim. And you said that as soon as you requested. But no problem, man. No problem. So yeah, long and short of it, I'm expecting a little bit of chop, a little bit of a sideways price action while indicators cool off. We had a great day. Bitcoin's all-time highs. Things feel good. A lot of people made a lot of money. So it makes sense for people to just take some profits, take a little risk off the table. I'm currently entered this trade tonight with ZBZN because we have a breakout of a downtrend with a wick low as a backtest. I'm thinking we're going to get a continuation to the upside, getting us 33% to the upside. If it doesn't happen, I'm risking $9. It's not really a big deal. If it does happen, great. We're going to make $76 in profit. It's no biggie. But, yeah. Things look good. I just don't like sitting in pullbacks. That's the only thing I don't like. Pengu is flying. Yes, it is. Up another 15%. It's just running. It's about to hit that beautiful profit-taking level at 2358. If only somebody had marked this out beforehand. If only somebody had mentioned this during a live stream. I'd subscribe to them. I'd probably drop a like on their live stream too. I'd probably do that. Can we check BTC.D? We can. Bitcoin dominance. Wow, that thing's falling. Falling a lot. Got a nice little bearish divergence and everything. Great. Great. Get rid of that now. I noted where we stopped. It was right next to that 786 retracement. Look at that. Look at that. All right, in an ideal world, we'll be coming back down to 62.53%. Or even back down to 60%. So, time for alt season. Alt recovery. I refuse to call it an alt season until I get random Jimmy from middle school who used to poop in the urinals telling me, bro, let me tell you about this meme coin that's going to change your life. Till that happens, I just, alt recovery and then sell off. You miss the recovery, it's fine. You can short the market. No big deal. Bullish AF. Yeah, pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. In an ideal world, we'll go to that juicy 3618. Oh my god. 53%. That would be an alt season. I would concede and be like, all right, alt season is here if that happened. Cuz that would just cause me to say wow. Like, could anyone imagine? We get a 17.5% drop in Bitcoin dominance? You realize how much money that is? Show that trend line we broke. No. Go into the Discord. Look at Rich's trend line. He posted screenshots. Not doing it. You were in log scale, weren't you? Rich. I feel like you were in log. I feel like you were in log. What the? Why does this look so weird? What was this price? 68,000? Oh, what is this exchange? You don't have enough data. You don't have enough data. Bitstamp? I don't think I use this one. Oh, I used to. Shit. Bitstamp has a lot of data here. So I guess this is the one that Rich is talking about. Right there. On the weekly, it is broken out. Got on a candle close, not wicks. Yeah, I don't even do trend lines like that. I couldn't replicate it if I tried. But it's still broken out, so there you go. There you go. Alright guys, well, we are now officially into the paint drying section of the stream. We went over everything we wanted to go over. So as for the trades for the evening, just a reminder, we are in ZBZN for a long, looking for 33% upside, starting to catch some bids as we have flattened out. That exact bottom, wait, is that the exact bottom? I have no idea. What? Exact bottom? No idea. You never know if it's an exact bottom. I'm just, because we broke out of a downtrend and we bullishly backtested it, I am not expecting the price to get below that wick. That's all it is. The odds are in the favor of at least a bare minimum golden retrace, getting you back up to 3515. So definitely put an alert there, because it could roll over there and continue to the downside. I just think as we broke out of this downtrend as well, this is more likely to play out than a rollover and coming all the way down. Just working on the probabilities, that's all it is. So calling out an exact bottom, you have no idea until you hit a new all-time high. Honestly, no idea until you hit a new all-time high. It's like, wow, that was the exact bottom. You know what would suck? Coming back from that fair value gap after coming back below the demand line. Oh god, that would suck. That would suck. That would really suck. I'm still in turbo too. I might close it out just for some peace of mind. I mean, we're up $860. It's a solid day. I might be able to buy a cup of fruit with that, so could do that. I don't know, we'll see. My plan right now is to leave it open, but maybe I just raise my stop loss really close and it stops me out while I'm sleeping. Who knows? What I do know is that's all I got for you today. I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to eat my dinner, and I'm going to watch some YouTube and let my brain rot a little bit before I go to sleep. I will be back. I'll be live tomorrow morning on Pumpkin before I have to go into the gym and train people. So if you guys are interested in watching me day trade in the market open, and maybe you want to join me there, join me on Pumpkin. That's where I do it. Other than that, getting on out of here. Buy the wife a new apron. I cooked dinner tonight. She just brought it to me because it wasn't quite all the way finished and she had to take the chicken out of the oven. I cooked every part of this meal, so I know it's delicious. Take care, everyone. Take care, Jim. But yeah, everybody, take it easy. Hopefully tomorrow's another bullish day, but I just don't want a hefty pullback, and we should be fine. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the gains. Be sure to drop a like, maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Tomorrow night, we will be taking all requests from everybody. And going into the weekend, every single person. So anyways, leave a like on the way out. Exactly what he said. Do that. I'm out of here, guys. Deuces, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully I see you in the Discord. Take it easy. I'm out.